Geno Pettis Adventures. I'm still Geno. These are still my adventures. And this is still Bill. So this morning, we're going to talk about a package plan that both Bill and I have come up with. It was his idea, but I'm tagging along. So if you enjoy this video, like, subscribe, and that whole, you know the drill. But if you want to contact Bill, his information will be in the description, and so will mine. Send us an email. It's really difficult to respond to you on a comment. But if you'll send us an email, and our email is in the description, we'll be more than happy to respond. Isn't that true, Bill?
It sure is, Geno. You said it all.
Well, don't go Carl on me here.
No, I'm not going to Carl. Geno, I've wrestled with this problem for a little while, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the other videos we did with me starting a real estate company because of the service here. I was a little bit concerned about people coming here cold, no experience with Colombia, and being left on their own except for real estate, maybe real estate showings. So I've come up with a package product that includes everything when they're here. It starts off with the airport pickup. I will personally pick them up. I don't like hotels. I would put them into a one-bedroom furnished apartment in a good barrio in Armenia. I'm going to offer.
Bill, are there direct flights to Armenia from Fort Lauderdale or from Miami or from somewhere?
Yeah, there's a direct flight on Spirit from Fort Lauderdale to Armenia. You don't have to go through Bogota, because Bogota is difficult because it's a terminal change, and if you don't speak English, it is a bit of a problem.
Yeah, so Bogota's always been a challenge. I have direct flights also to Bucaramanga, which from Fort Lauderdale, and they're quite inexpensive, or they were. I haven't checked in the last couple of weeks, but go ahead.
Well, the other thing with Spirit, I mean, I've said before, they're not the Lamborghini of airlines, but as long as they get you here, what difference does it make? I read about a month ago that they're also putting a direct on to Miami, which might be better for any connecting flights. The route was approved, I think about 6 weeks ago, and it may already be in operation. So you could come Fort Lauderdale, or you could come Miami.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead.
Well, I just want to finish with that. They get in around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and they go back out around 4. I think 3 times a week.
Okay. Cool.
Going back to the apartment, we would provide you might call it a food stocking service, where with an order for food, groceries basically, we'll stock the apartment, so when the people get here, they don't have to worry about fruit and veg and meals and those kinds of things. Those things will be in the apartment. I think people arriving would probably appreciate just relaxing the first day, but the second day we'd have an orientation session with Carl. It ran a couple of hours.
Let me ask you a question about that. Will they have the option to do the hotel if they want to do a hotel instead of an apartment? Okay, just wanted to make sure that was
I just think, Geno, that the apartment would be much more comfortable if they're here for a week. I can also provide domestic service, but that's an extra. It's not going to be included in the basic package because perhaps most people won't want the domestic service.
Okay. I just, for example, my package, I'm not going to do that part. I'm just going to do straight hotels because our hotels are so inexpensive and so nice here.
Right.
And the customer service that I've come across has been really good. So I'm not going to get into that whole thing, but that's a great option on your part.
Well, on the other hand, Geno, yours is too, but The issue here, to get the kind of Finca hotel that you have, they're a long ways from me. And
Mhm.
it would be probably 30 minutes to the closest Finca hotel that would provide that type of service that you
Okay.
are providing. I might be able to get them into a one bedroom. I know of a one bedroom now that rents weekly with a pool. It's in a high rise and in a very good barrio. So um, I I guess I'm superimposing some of my preferences on my package, but I would much prefer to be in the one bedroom apartment.
As the whole thing rolls out, Bill, we'll find out
Exactly.
what people want, what people require. But what
Exactly.
we could offer your package and my package, and see what they like. Because I've had a few comments on that they want more information about this and more information about that. And to be perfectly honest with them, what you guys need to do is you just need to call us, because they're all custom packages. And we don't have anything written in stone yet. It's not like it's
Exactly.
A, B, C, or D, and that's it. It's let's see
Exactly.
what you want to do.
And
Because
that's the one thing I want to say as I designed this package. All of these things, this package will be very, very busy for a week. There won't be a lot of downtime. Um, and there's only one item that I'm coming to now that we have to do on a particular day. Following the orientation, we need to do a car tour of Armenia, check out the better barrios, talk about what are people's requirements. If they've answered my questionnaire, then obviously I have some of that information.
so this is basically a fact-finding trip for property. This isn't just a vacation. This is a
No,
fact-finding trip. If you want to
exactly.
move to Armenia and you want to learn about the property availability in Armenia, rental or for purchase is what Bill's package is all about.
Yeah,
I guess it could turn into a straight up vacation also, and it could be tweaked, but that's not Bill's point at this moment.
No, I want them to leave here with most of the 11 years of experience and knowledge I have of Armenia in their heads. And then they can make a decision as to whether they even want to come to Colombia.
That's correct. That's true.
So we do the car tour of Armenia, the better barrios. We can stop at the Gold Museum. It's not anywhere near like the Gold Museum in Bogota, but there's still some beautiful artifacts to look at. We're going to do some day trips. The first day trip we're going to do is to Salento. This is the one fixed day trip we have to do, because Salento is a little town of about 7,000 people that attracts 25 or 30,000 more on Sunday. It's got has street music, Colombian street music, groups in the town square, people dancing, beautiful restaurants for lunch, and lunch will be included. And we can spend 6, 7, 8 hours there. It's a beautiful Colombian colonial town. It's not to be missed. We're going to do another full day trip to Cocora Valley, which is not far from Salento. It's about 45 minutes from here, and it has the tallest palm trees in the world. I'm going to provide a 2-hour horseback ride through the palms, guided.
Cool.
And we'll also do lunch.
Excellent.
These two will be full days. I want to do a half day in Finlandia. Finlandia is a little town, maybe 35, 40 minutes away, but it has a lot of artisanal bamboo weaving, baskets, light chandeliers, chairs, sofas. Just nice to see some of the talent that Colombia has. You're obviously not going to take a sofa back as a souvenir, but you might take back a couple of woven baskets to show your fruit in or something at home. So that's kind of a nice half day as well. I'm going to include real estate showings. I think that would be one of the reasons most of the people are here. Hopefully, prior to the people arriving, we have those arranged. We'll do up to 4, as time permits, but that could also be a priority. As I say, the only fixed item I have is Salento. We have to do it on Sunday. That's the day that Salento really comes alive. I think too, we would be remiss if we didn't include a Spanish lesson. So let's have a bilingual, probably someone that teaches English. I don't have that contact yet, but it shouldn't be too difficult. So we're also providing 2 one-hour Spanish lessons as part of the package.
Excellent, Bill.
Yeah,
Well,
you're not going.
that
You're
sounds
not
like a
gonna
pretty good week. Fills up a pretty good week.
I think it is, Gino. And at the end we'll have a debrief. Maybe the morning people leave, or however the time frame works. Things at night, there may be lingering questions and so on that they want to ask. But I think it's a pretty busy week. I really do. And the other thing too is when you're in a new place and you're kind of on vacation. I know you want to see things and you want to get as much done as you can, but you also want a little bit of downtime.
Sure. You may have to put some downtime in there for them, because so far you got it racked and stacked. So, but anyway, regardless, well, that's a great plan. I just want to tell them again, Bill. Yeah, we love your comments. We like you leaving comments. But if you're interested in Bill's package or interested in mine, and you didn't get to hear about mine, but that's okay. It's pretty much the same as Bill's and not so much real estate. And my places are cool, but they're not as cool as Bill's, but they're still cool. So with that being said, drop us an email, or even my phone number. My VoIP phone number, which is my computer phone number, is also there. You can call me, and that's no charge to you. It's like a regular cell phone call. Bill's, I think, Bill, your phone number's there too, isn't it?
I think so. And
Okay.
and as a bit of an aside, my webpage should be up, I'm hoping, by the end of this week.
Okay, well, good. So the best way to get more information about all this is to send us a direct email or to call us.
Exactly.
And God bless you, because we love your comments. We always love your comments. But they're difficult to respond to sometimes if you're asked. I've had a couple of people specifically want information. Well, I can't send you information on a comment. I have to have your email. I have we have to have personal contact for me to send you information. So, and I'm sure that's the same with Bill. Okay, Bill. Well, with that being said, today is the first day of the rest of your life. And if nothing changes, nothing changes. And Bill, will you take us out of here?
We'll see you on the flip side.
Thanks, Bill.